Today, our topic of discussion is being intentional. Every morning, each of us wake up with the purpose of being intentional. We have our to-do lists, we have our tasks, we have our planners, we have our blueprints that we want to follow in order to be productive and successful. That is our daily, monthly, yearly goal. But in order for us to be intentional, we have to first examine our intent behind what we do, what we say, how we respond, how we react, the decisions that we make, how we think, what we think. In order to be productive and successful and receive the outcomes that we want, being intentional means we have to discover our intent. And discovering our intent means that we have to examine and assess our why. Why do we do what we do? Why do we think the way that we think? Why do we want the outcome that we're searching for? Why do we have the relationships that we have? Why are we involved in certain groups that we are? Why do we have certain ideas and concepts that we do? And when we talk about discovering, examining, assessing our why, we also have to look at our belief system. Why do we believe what we believe? Or do we really believe that? Sometimes we start out believing one thing, and then we gear our actions and steer our responses and our outcomes and our purpose and our intentions and our behaviors and our decisions behind something that we used to believe. And then we change our beliefs, and then maybe we become afraid of changing our intentions. Which is why it is so important for us, before we can truly be intentional, we have to first discover our intent. And we have to make sure that that intent is authentic, it's original, and it is genuine. Because if we don't, then that is a false intent that we are producing every day, which is why we are not getting the outcome or the results that we desire. So let's take a moment, especially as females. I want us to examine why we do what we do. What is our intent for doing what we do? And the reason why we as females definitely have to do that is because so many times we have conformed to society, to tradition, to all of the things, in the world that they want us to conform to. So our intentions are every day to be that woman, that girl, that female that they want us to be. Which is why we're not receiving the outcomes that we want. So, moving forward, I want you to examine, why do you do what you do? Why do you want that particular outcome from that particular situation, from that particular concept or thinking, plan, idea? What is your intent? What is your outcome? This is the way that we can be intentional, and our intentions can produce the things that we desire. Take a moment and really think about it today and every day following, and think about why you do what you do. Why do you say what you say? Why do you think the way that you think? Why do you treat others the way that you do? Better yet, let's take a moment and think about, why do we allow others to treat us the way that they do? Why do we accept some of the things that we do? Why do we allow some of the things that we allow? Why are we a part of some of the things that we are part of? Why do we carry some of the titles that we carry? Why? What is your intention behind what you do? And even closer, let's dissect the why we exist, why we were created. Have we abandoned those things? So when you wake up in the morning and you think to yourself, I am going to be intentional today, pause for a moment and assess what your true intentions are. So that way you can receive the very outcome and desires that you really believe in your heart you deserve.